Hello guys, nice to see you. I'm Joseph. Today let's have a look at how we can learn coding so fast and easily. Facts that enable you to learn how to code that will favor you picking up with coding. So let's look at these factors and see. Um, First of all, uh, there are factors like uh, able to sit at the computer or laptop for a certain time, for a long period of time. It's a good ability and it's a good opportunity that will enable you to learn coding. Some of people dislike sitting for a long time. You just sit for something like 10 minutes, then you go check on your phones, chat with friends, or you go for shopping or watch TV. But it's important to have a long period of time while relaxing on your PC. So another thing is that if possible, you can even block some things. Maybe if you're coding, at least you can put your phone maybe in a flight mode if possible, but if not, try to put it aside that will enable you to concentrate. Um, you can even block some afternoon life. Maybe you go for some afternoon to move around. Just spend that time on your computer to search for new technologies about programming. So we see encourage most people go for to colleges to learn coding, but just know that in coding in college they can't hold you to learn, they don't teach you programming that to hold you, maybe to put knowledge in you, but in other words they guide you on how you can learn how to code. Maybe they give you a roadmap that will enable you and they direct you to do like this. But coding is all done by your effort. You should learn how to find things on your own. Maybe where you get a problem, you can search for help. Um, Another thing is that it's your effort that the more effort you put in and the more effort you show that you're interested, the faster you'll get and you'll pick up with coding. Just give it enough time. It's important to get a mentor. When I talk of a mentor, it's that person that at least guides you on what you can learn first, on what you can learn next, and next. Maybe if you have started with HTML, your mentor will guide you that for this step you can go for CSS or you can go for Bootstrap to help you style your website. So that's the importance of a mentor to guide you on what you can learn and you follow the roadmap. So if you don't have a mentor, sometimes you may mislead yourself. Instead of learning something important to go next, you may go for another. So you end up getting lost. So having a degree is not so necessary, but having a degree may take you one step further, but it's not so necessary to say that you will get a job. Getting a job, they just consider your portfolio. What have you done? What have you built before? Uh, but having a degree may just add some bit of credit to show that you really did. But another thing is that it's important to build some websites, some work as you're learning. If you learn as you practicing, maybe doing something like a website, that will help you to learn faster. If you learn while putting in action what you learned and put it in action, it's something that will maybe promote you, and you learn so fast if you do put in practice what you have learned. So another thing is that learning HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, learning JavaScript is good to get started with. So if you know things related to that HTML, CSS, JavaScript, that's a good beginning that can drive your career to the next step. Or either you can learn a PHP and Python. They are good to get started with, and if you know that, at least you're on a good track. You can't miss. If you get if you you can, if you explain to the interviewers, you can show your portfolio, things of that kind. You can even easily get a job to get started. You can work as you proceed to learn. There are things like that. Make sure build a bit to sit on the computer. You should build that habit. You should learn how to sit on a computer for something like a long time. That's something that will help you pick up faster. Because the more you focus on something, the more you'll gain so fast. So another thing is that if you have a good internet connection, you should try to get a good internet connection. Some can learn without internet connection, but it's far better, because if you learn onto a problem or an error, yeah, it's faster for you, and it's at least good that you can do a research. Maybe you can open up a new tab, then you can do a Google search about the error that you have got. That is something that is far better compared to someone who has no internet connection. So we just get stuck at a certain point. So another thing is that avoid the noisy places. Uh, those areas that are noisy, they will interrupt your mind. It's better to code in an area that is at least cool and quiet. It will build your brain to concentrate on what you're coding, which will help you to pick up faster and easily. You should also learn how to solve problems on your own. Most of the time we get problems, maybe bigger problems, but if the problem is not so big, it's not a bigger error, try to fix those simple uh, problems, coding errors by your own. That will at least uh, take you to the next step, to be something like to be a senior software developer. If you learn how to solve simple errors by your own, how can you solve those simple errors? There is one trick that will help you to solve those errors. The trick is that you can, if you have a good internet connection, you just copy the error that you got, maybe in a terminal. Just go open up a new tab on Google, then paste in that error. They will bring, I think, and I know that solutions will be there on Google. They will bring out the results that will help you to pick up at least one that will solve the problem that you got. So I think that's it. But if you haven't subscribed yet, uh, it's better you subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss in the next video. So thanks for watching. Just see you then in the next video.